Jobs must be our #1 focus in 2010. That's why my administration remains focused every single day on pushing this economy forward, and in the coming months, I'll continue also to fight for what the American people care most about.
We've got the August jobs report.
Zero. We didn't create any jobs in August.
You have to go back 66 years to find zero jobs added.
Unemployment will remain above 8% until 2014.
Only 26% of Americans approve of his handling of the economy.
Now, the fact of the matter is the economy's gotten better.
Shovel-ready was not as shovel-ready as we expected.
The economy's in the tank, unemployment's high.
Our economy is not doing well now.
We've got to see jobs and economic growth come back to this country.
Develop a pro-growth jobs agenda.
We believe that business creates jobs.
The goal of our public policy should be growth.
Trying to create jobs.
Focus is always going to be jobs.
And focus again on private enterprise and growing our economy.
I want to make it easier and cheaper for the private sector to create jobs.
The future is there so that the capital that's sitting on the sideline will come in and create opportunity and jobs and wealth.
The name of the game right now is jobs, jobs, jobs.
Since the start of the year, the administration has proposed more than 340 regulations at a cost of more than $65 billion to job creators.
Rock Catchtig, welcome to Atkinson, Mr. President. I farm north of here. Please don't challenge us with more rules and regulations in Washington, D.C. that hinder us from doing that. We would prefer to start our day in a tractor cab or combine cab rather than filling out forms and permits.
If you hear something's happening, but it hasn't happened, don't always believe what you hear. If you ever have a question as to whether we're putting something in place that's going to make it harder for you to farm, contact USDA. Talk to them directly. Find out what it is that you're concerned about. My suspicion is a lot of times they're going to be able to answer your questions, and it'll turn out that some of your fears are unfounded.
The American private sector is just drowning in new regulations.
Every day, small business owners, job creators, and entrepreneurs are bombarded with new regulations.
Credit is tight for small business around the country, and that's the result of regulators.
More regulations and more taxes and all of those things work against the private sector job creation.
This president and his policies have been a big wet blanket on our economy.
Regulations are the hidden cancer on business.
All the regulations that he is imposing on job creators and people that actually can get our economy growing again that need to be repealed and replaced.
Quit putting in place sweeping policies.
We ought to create an environment in which the business community can make decisions.
Pro-growth policies, tax reform, regulatory relief.
We need to have positive pro-business, pro-growth policy.
Inspire business to come back and to hire.
It's the American people that made this country great. They're the ones that operate the economy. The private sector is the one that creates jobs, not the government.